Today we have a port day in La Spezia. Many folks left the ship to go to Pisa or to go to Florence. We were there last year, so we decided to stay in the port town, and I'm glad we did. Nearly every guide to this port tells you the same thing. Get out of La Spezia, take the train to Pisa, book the bus to Florence, just don't stay in town. We stayed in town. It turned into one of the most relaxed port days our family of four has ever had. La Spezia is a tender port for a ship this size, so Legend of the Seas anchors out in the Gulf and boats shuttle you in. A lot of cruisers groan when they hear the word tender. Don't. Back home in Chicago, a scenic water tour for the four of us runs well over $100. This is that boat ride with better scenery, and it is included. The tender drops you right at the waterfront, and everything you are about to see happened on foot from there. It was Sunday morning, and the locals were out doing exactly what you hope Italians do on a Sunday morning. Fishing off the edge, sitting under umbrellas, nobody in a hurry. At the end of the pier, there is a squat red lighthouse, and behind it, a clean view across the Gulf to our ship at anchor, the only cruise ship in the Gulf that day. We set up the little selfie stick that unfolds into a tripod and got the family photo of the day.
Why is our ship so beautiful?
From the pier, we followed the shoreline, and this is where La Spezia quietly shows off. A palm-lined park runs along the water, the Giardini Pubblici, with restaurants and vendors the whole way. You will pass the monument to the Resistance and signs for Miglio Blu, the La Spezia Nautical District. The sign calls this the world capital of yachting, and once you see what is tied up in that harbor, you stop arguing with the billing. This stretch of coast builds a serious share of the world's super yachts. None of this is a checklist of attractions. It is a waterfront that rewards slow walking, which is exactly what you want on a port day. It is a beautiful port town. They have a beautiful main street with lots of restaurants, little shops. We are here on a Sunday, so a lot of the shops are closed. However, we were able to take a look at some of them. Tall shuttered buildings in yellows and pinks, laundry on the balconies, cafe tables spilling into the street. It is exactly what you picture when somebody says the word Italy. Honestly, the quieter street felt like a feature. Less shopping, more Italy. We made one food stop, and it was small on purpose. 1 cup of gelato from Gelateria Artigianale on Piazza Garibaldi, $4.70 on the card. Josh ordered it, and the other three of us kept borrowing his spoon until it was gone. Guys, get up the street.
Never been.
And then there's a lot of areas in the city that have tall stairs going up to the various streets, and we decided to go up one of them. Here's the thing the port guides never mention. Walk a few blocks back from the main drag and the streets start to climb, because the whole back half of La Spezia is stacked into the hills. It is quite an exercise on your calves, but I'm glad we did because the views of the city are fantastic. Nobody was counting, but my legs put it at 15 plus stories of stairs and ramps. And I am sticking with that number. Josh and Emily were not shy about telling me what they thought of my decision on the way up. Then we reached the top. The whole city and the Gulf opened up below us, and both kids came around on the spot.
I love how it's right up here. That's why you can't go down, and it's right up here if you want to go up. So it tells people which way it's going.
Up top, we wandered through the residential neighborhood, and this is a side of Italy a shore excursion will never show you. Stone archways, iron gates, staircases numbered like street addresses, scooters parked on impossible slopes. What stopped the kids in their tracks was working out that people actually live in these buildings. With front doors, you can only reach by climbing up or down from the road. Josh and Emily spent a good stretch of the walk trying to figure out how anybody gets groceries home. Our wandering brought us to the top of the old town, where Castello San Giorgio sits watching over the Gulf. It is an old Genoese fort that now holds the city's archaeological museum. We did not budget time to go inside, but the view from the terrace outside justifies the climb on its own. If you do want the museum, admission is around €6 for adults. It is closed on Mondays, and on days when cruise ships are in port, it stays open straight through until 5. And here's the tip that saves your legs. You do not have to climb at all. No, it isn't. There is a free public elevator from street level connected to a second elevator that runs sideways up the slope, and it delivers you right to the castle entrance. Since the 1st of August, it runs every day, around the clock. A sideways elevator was not on my Italy bingo card. Full honesty, we did not ride it. From the platform, it looked small, and the people waiting had been waiting a while, so budget a few extra minutes. We took the stairs because for us, the climb was the day. If getting to the view is the goal, take it up and wander down. They're beautiful. You could actually see the ship out in the bay area and the harbor area. Let me be fair about this, because the answer depends on your family. If you have never seen the Leaning Tower or the Duomo, go. Pisa is about 40 minutes away on a fast train, an hour and a quarter on a regional, and it is very doable. Florence is the harder sell, a little under 2 hours each way on the fastest trains, nearer 2.5 on everything else. That is 4 to 5 hours of your port day in transit before you have seen a single statue. And budget another 25 minutes to walk to the station from the port. Cinque Terre is the easy one. Rio Maggiore is under 10 minutes on the train. The farther villages 20 to 30. Do you need a shore excursion here? No. This is one of the easiest, do-it-yourself ports we have visited. The reasons to book the ship's tour are the guarantee that the ship waits for you and priority tender tickets, and the first one matters most on the long Florence run. The tender back even had an open bottom section where you could watch the water slide past under your feet. The 4 of us sat there hoping a fish would swim by. Not one did. And there is a bonus nobody talks about. We were back on board by about 3:30 and the ship was quiet. We claimed the same deck chairs we had on boarding day. Less than a quarter of the loungers were taken, and it stayed that way through most of the afternoon, even after sail away. Josh rode the water slides a few times with almost no line. Earlier in the cruise, on a sea day, he waited close to an hour for a single ride. He was very happy about the trade. Full honesty, the main pool was closed for cleaning that afternoon. Even the hot tubs had room to spare. The band played to a thin crowd, and we did not sail until after 6, so we had hours of it. La Spezia is the rare cruise port where the town itself turns out to be the excursion. A scenic boat ride, a Sunday morning pier, a waterfront park, the most Italian main street you could sketch from memory, a hill climb with real views, and a castle, all for the price of 1 cup of gelato and some sore legs. I genuinely wish we had given it more time, and that is not something I expected to say about the town every guide told us to leave. If your ship calls here, give La Spezia at least half a day before you decide it is just a train station with a harbor. I would definitely recommend it. And if you're finding this video useful, go ahead and click the thumbs up and like this channel if you love exploring different destinations and seeing it from a family perspective. And let me know in the comments below if you've been to La Spezia and what you guys think of it.